you know.
Oh, I know what his worst performance is. I know what it is.
Hit us with it.
It's this shitty
Cliffbooth.
movie called California, spelled with a K. He is really bad in that movie.
I have never seen it.
Never heard of
It,
it.
it it sucks. Never watch it, but just take my word for it. His performance is
Alright.
terrible in that movie.
Alright.
His
I'll believe you.
accent is really unconvincing.
Whoa,
Like
whoa,
he
hold
has
on.
like
Accent?
he has like a really bad southern drawl, and it sounds horrible.
Oh.
Like we're talking
What the
like
fuck?
Robert Pattinson, Devil All the Time times 10.
I
That's
I
how
always
bad.
hear that he's good in the movie. Perry's like the one dissenting voice that he's like always really bad in that.
No,
film.
here's the thing. His accent is not what distracts people. It's the fact that he speaks in a higher register.
Yeah.
He speaks like this. This is his voice.
Delusions of the mind and the heart.
He speaks in a higher register than he's ever spoken before. So that's
you
what
watch the movie.
I think that's what threw people off, not the accent, because he's done a southern accent before.
I see this beautiful table of all these different meats, and I come across these organs, and these organs remind me that we all ain't so fortunate. And
Oh, that was rough to hear. I was like, wow, I'm kind of on board with him getting shot like a dog.
so what I'm gonna do
that?
is I'm gonna eat these organs. I'm gonna let everybody else have the good meat, because Christ has presented me with another opportunity to be Christ-like.
I like his performance in that movie.
Yeah, I do too. By the way, I didn't want to say anything because I kind of wanted to finish
Perry muted me.
my spiel
Perry's
there.
probably muted us right now.
No.
Devil all the time. He muted us. He's like.
I'm the one that brought it up.
But-
I'm the one that brought it up.
I know, but the second I said I liked his performance, you probably just fucking muted me and
But
banned for a minute.
his dude. By the way, that scene is great. I love that scene. But it's like,
Yeah,
it
gives us an idea of like what his character's like. He's like full of himself, but he's also like he wants to present himself as like this savior of the town, when in reality he's like a real slimy bastard.
yeah, he's super fucking slimy, and that was like the first little glimpse you kind of get of that sliminess. But like, I'm sorry, Perry. I really, really enjoy that movie like a lot.
So did
I give it a 6. I originally gave it a 5, but I saw it again and raised my score because I got a better idea of.
It's a
I
strong
think
7.
I like it. I heard Sardonicast like talk about the movie and like describe it. I'm like, damn, this sounds.
They jerked it off a little bit. They
Yeah,
I
they
agree
did.
with Perry in saying that they jerked it off a little bit.
I wanted to throw up.
That
I
movie-
wanted to throw up
that-
listening to the
That movie deserves to be jerked off a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay, but not
No,
Pattinson's character.
no.
He doesn't deserve it.
I don't know.
that movie
Still happens.
deserves
Shit
to
about my
be
boy.
that movie deserves to be smashed in the balls with the block of wood and then jerked off so blood can come out. That's what
Yeah,
it deserves.
the second you said wood, I was like, okay, this is where we're going. Antichrist. All right, here we go.
That movie's
It
good.
all leads back to Antichrist, and
It
It all
does.
leads back to Antichrist. Yeah, I figured.
The Devil All the Time, I just love the way it demonstrates its themes. I love the characters. The only thing that bothers me with the movie is that I think it's a little bit too long.
It's too long.
I think it overstays its welcome a little bit with some of the storylines. But I love the way
15 minutes too long.
Yeah, but I love the way the film intertwines all the stories kind of together.
What I actually liked about the story, and this isn't something that I really noticed until I watched it for a second time, is that at the end of the day, it comes full circle. Like it starts with it starts with the dad, and then the son's born, and we focus on him a bit, but then we don't focus on him for a while. But then at the end, we come back around to what this story really is about, and it's Tom Holland's character. And I'm glad that it kind of like focused on him for the final like 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, 30 minutes. No, it wasn't 40
Tom
minutes.
Holland, by the way, is great in the film as well.
That's good to
he
hear.
is.
I was wondering.
I'll give it that.
Yeah,
I'll give
he
it
was
that.
fine. I would give it
No,
his performance.
No. He was not fine. He was. I'm just kidding.
You wanna go
I've
that way
only
with
ever
me?
seen him as
He's British,
Spider-Man.
man.
I think Tom Holland gave the best performance in the film, and then
No.
I agree.
you have, I guess, I don't know. For me, it's probably a tie between Robert Pattinson and what's his name. Isn't that Bill Skarsgård in that film too?
Yeah, for me, it was him, Riley Keough, and Robert Pattinson that gave the tie for best performance.
Oh, Riley Keough is great,
especially
too.
Fucking killed it. She
Yeah.
kills it in
Riley
everything.
Keough-
I haven't seen a single performance of hers that I really didn't like. Like, there are a few that I'm
She's
like, she
great.
could have done better.
No, I
But
like
she's
her a
just
lot.
great.
That's interesting because I found Jason Clarke and Riley Keough, their performances and their characters insufferable.
What's wrong with her performance? Like, I could see you not liking her character, but like her performance is good, man.
Yeah.
I would.
I disagree, Gary.
I
I'm
kind of
drinking.
find
Fuck off.